As we get ready for bout number 5, you are about to watch a doctor operate, or more apt, a surgeon. Vu Thanh Dat, the ice cold killer. This guy's cold as ice. I can't stress that enough. Emotionless, without expression. Seldom see a smile on this guy's face. Probably the happiest he gets is when he puts someone to sleep. That perfectly timed right hand. Vu Thanh Dat, at around 63 kgs today, is an assassin, and he'll be facing off against Dinh Hong Quan. Dinh Hong Quan. He's had 5 wins with 2 KOs. And he is coming into this with his last professional outing, ending in a wicked, devastating knockout. He matched up very evenly against the killer, the assassin, Vu Thanh Dat, as the referee calls them into the center of the ring. Vu Thanh Dat. Gotta love him. It's like a Vietnamese one-man Marquez. Perfect counterpuncher. Always on balance. He's always got an answer to everything. Pinpoint right hand. And they begin. In the red gloves, we've got Vu Thanh Dat. And in the blue gloves, we've got Dinh Hong Quan. Dinh Hong Quan evidently a bit bigger, a little bit taller, and a little bit thicker. He's a naturally bigger guy. Vu Thanh Dat has been sick of late. Just a little bit of illness. But he's an excellent. I'd go as far as saying he is an exceptional boxer. This guy's a pinpoint puncher. Excellent coming forward, excellent going backwards. Always manages to find a home for that devastating right hand. And he does it all without exerting himself too much. He's always looking cool, very hard to read. Nice head movement. You see him walking forward here, avoiding all thus far of what Guang's thrown at him. We see Guang fall in with a hard right hand. Bang heads. Luckily, they've got the headgear on. Both parties looking to establish a dominant jab. So far, neither one has really begun to dictate the pace. As you see Vu Thanh Dat double and triple the jab and work off a lead hook as well, moving on to his left. Got a really busy left hand. Sometimes Vu Thanh Dat throws it hard. Sometimes Thanh Dat throws it soft, just to lure his opponent in and drop that trademark straight right hand. There you see there, lead right hand, straight down the pipe. Very dynamic, he does it all with very little effort. As you see Guang land a good right hand there, and then a right hand to the body again by Guang. Thanh Dat's won a couple of punches, nothing overly devastating. But as we see Vu Thanh Dat land a beautiful jab that snaps the head back of Guang, we're in for a really good competitive spar, I guess you'd call it. Blistering overhand right by Guang. Massive overhand right. These guys, though this is technically a sparring session, these guys are here to do damage. They're here to compete and they're here to win. These aren't so much sparring sessions where both people are sort of like get a bit of a workout, get a bit of a sweat up. They're both going into these looking to demolish the other guy, looking to do their best. Vietnam is rising in regards to boxing. It is the rising nation, producing incredible fighters, as we've seen it all of the last victory fight outings. The last one being in Hanoi in October. 22,000 spectators. That was the live gate. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands from around the world tuning in. As we see Vu Thanh Dat, who opened the proceedings at the Hanoi Victory 8 event, then a beautiful jab. 45 seconds to go and they trade nice right hands. Vu Thanh Dat covers up as Guang comes on. Lands a couple of good shots. Nice. Evenly matched. Good body work there by Guang. Lands a sneaky left uppercut. Vu Thanh Dat, always balanced. Usually got his elbows in, usually got his hands in position. Show a bit of sportsmanship there at the end of round number 1. Pretty even round. If anything, I'd say the sharper shots with a greater variety of punches that actually made an impact. Done by Guang, Dinh Hong Quan. 5 wins, 2 knockouts. His last knockout was devastating. Brutalized the opponent. He's naturally a bigger fighter. We wait to begin round number 2. A really well matched, skillful sparring session between Dinh Hong Quan and one of the 2 or 3 very best fighters in the entire country, Vu Thanh Dat. And get a bit of footage of Vu Thanh Dat over in his corner. No doubt he will not be smiling, will not be expressing anything. For the most part, void of emotion. This young guy, still young, just a killer. We get ready for round number 2. Vu Thanh Dat, Dinh Hong Quan. Referee says, game on. They touch gloves. Vu Thanh Dat in this round will look to mix up the pace, vary his shots, and try to start to dictate the rhythm. Have to land some more jarring jabs and then mix it up. We see there, Wong lands the first good shot. Nice left hook by Vu Thanh Dat. Wong pouring. Wong is definitely a really good fighter. He's clearly got the measure of Vu Thanh Dat. He's not being tricked as he lands a nice one too. Jab to the head. Just a sweeping overhand right. Semi-right hand, semi-overhand right. Good jab by Vu Thanh Dat. I've said this before, but these guys really are evenly matched. This is a really good clash between these two fighters. Wong just a little bit longer arms, you can see it. There's great reach there. They both got great head movement. Neither fighter has been able to assert any dominance on the other. Vu Thanh Dat in the red gloves parrying, getting a couple of good shots going. He's always so cool under fire. Hence the reference to Manuel Marquez as Vu Thanh Dat draws first serious blood. Snaps the head back. Dinh Hong Quan. Wong looking to come back. And the jab. Bit of a chess match. Obviously a violent chess match. Violent chess match, but there's a lot of patience. There we go. There's the Vu Thanh Dat that I know. Some beautiful combinations there. Knocking the head back with Gung, who comes back straight away. Gets a couple of left uppercuts on the inside that land. Good jab by Gung. Good jab by Dat. Like I said, violent chess match. Patience, execution, shot selection. Good body shot. Blistering body shot by Gung. Vu Thanh Dat shrugs it off. Looks to reassert dominance from the outside. Throwing really good shots here. It's already 2 minutes gone by in round number 2. Round number 2, spar number 5. Hard right hook to the body and then a left hook upstairs by Dat. Vu Thanh Dat maybe getting a little bit better. Or having a slightly better round in round number 2, but no distinct dominance from either fighter as we see clearly. Gung snaps Dat's head back, and there's a beautiful jab, left hook, right hand by Dat. One of his trademarks. Clash on the inside. They run into each other as they exchange body shots. Some pouring left hooks by Dat. Nice head movement by Dat. Lead right. Gung. Trade hard shots there. Neither fighter lands. Gung. It's twice he's thrown massive right hands and they've narrowly missed. There's another right hand that misses by a wider margin. That's clearly got his range. He's got, at least he feels that he's got Gung worked out a little more. Gung is clearly an athletic and rangy fighter. He's got longer arms, pretty dynamic. He's got some good head movement as we see there. At the end of round number 2, a little bit of an Ali shuffle by Gung. Competitive first round, competitive second round. We wait for round number 3. Love to see a close-up in the Vietnamese corner, the Viet national team with Vu Thanh Dat. We wait for round number 3. See the Viet coach, the Viet national team encouraging Vu Thanh Dat to dig left hooks to the body. Dinh Hong Quan takes some water, with some neck stretching. Got his neck snapped back a few times with that pinpoint jab. As well, Dinh Hong Quan's corner. Quang giving some last minute instructions. A little bit of a template how to approach Vu Thanh Dat in round number 3. Third of a total of 4 rounds in this spar number 5. Let's see if we can mix some of the chess with some fireworks. Vu Thanh Dat will be looking as he starts off with the sharp jab to assert some dominance. Usually takes a few rounds, not always, but it takes a few rounds for Vu Thanh Dat to sort of download the rhythm and the approach of his opponent. He would have done that well and truly by now as we see him starting to move forward. A little bit lighter on his feet, a little more dynamism. And he's backing Gung up. Good jab, knocks the headgear back rather. Gung has to adjust it, and again, they exchange hard shots, really hard right hands there by both parties, and a hard left hook by Gung and a hard right hand by Dat. And again, they narrowly missed each other's shots. One of the marks of a really good fighter is someone that doesn't fall forward or collapse onto their front foot. They keep their back nice and straight to avoid uppercuts. And this is what both of these guys are doing. They're not slouching forward. They're throwing hard right hands. They're transferring their weight well. They're not falling forward into each other and subsequently becoming susceptible to uppercuts. As you see them both move forward with their hands up. Guong gets the better of that little exchange with the lead right hand. Halfway through this round. As you see, Guong's back against the ropes, close to the camera. A couple of good pulling jabs there by Vu Thanh Dat. We'll wait to see what manifests in the second half of round number 3. Vu Thanh Dat towering over the top of Guong. He collapses over the top of Guong with an overhand. Not the most common shot for Vu Thanh Dat. It's more of a sharp shooting straight right hand and straight jab, a whipping left hook. Both fighters on the inside adjusting their headgear, narrowly missing with the right hand there. Guong, bit of fancy head movement by Vu Thanh Dat. Good jab by Dat. Dat seems to have re-established his range. You can tell when Dat's got his range, he steps in and out, sometimes without him throwing punches. He just wants to verify and reconfirm that he's got the mark of his opponent. And we see it there with a nice little slapping soft left hook and a whipping left uppercut on the inside. And then a hard left hook to the body there as Guong scrambles away to take cover. On the inside now. "20 seconds left, round number 3, spar number 5. They exchange hard shots there. Guong's left hook meets Dat's overhand right. On the inside, 10 seconds to go. Dat pushes Guong off. Nice little combination on the inside there by Guong, and again with a follow-up second attack and a good jab in response by Dat. A hard left hook, a hard right hand by both parties. They trade hard shots. They touch gloves to recognize they respect each other's skill set. 3 rounds in the books. The 5th spar here at VSP Boxing Gym as we see the beautiful big Olympic-sized ring, the centerpiece of the VSP Boxing Gym in level 4, 147 Ring in District 1 of Ho Chi Minh City. The ring card girl indicates 4th and final round looms. In Guong's corner, he wants a little sip of water. You don't want to go out there in this round and not be suckered into desperate shots and fall onto Vu Thanh Dat's punches. It'll be interesting to see what Vu Thanh Dat does in round number 4. If he comes forward a little more aggressive, or if he sticks with his typical, what is characteristic of him, which is economical sharpshooting. Referee says begin. They touch gloves. Here we go, round number 4. The 5th spar at the VSP Boxing Gym. Guong with the jab. Left hook by Guong, right hand. They trade hard jabs. They walk into each other's jabs. They trade hard hooks on the inside off of the back. The double jab by Dat. Another really good jab. And they trade shots again. Dat back on the jab. Seems to have found some range for it in this round. Narrowly avoid each other's jabs. Dat with a couple of body shots. The head of Dat snapped back by a hard right hand by Guong. Guong comes forward again on the inside. He's doing some good work. It's a mark of a good fighter when they've got long arms, long torso, quite tall, and they can work and bang on the inside as well. And Guong can definitely do that. He comes forward again. There's Dat with a left hook at the same time as Guong's left hook. Starting to trade punches. It's a more explosive, less economical round number 4. Both fighters a little weary, some good body work. Bring it upstairs by Dat. That's really interesting in the sense that he can go from soft touching punches to explosive crippling punches in a heartbeat. He really alternates his pace, the speed of his punches, his distance, and the actual power per combination. He'll go soft, soft, hard, hard, soft, hard. It's very unique for a fighter to have that kind of control and shot selection. 1 minute 30 to go, round number 4. Hard right hand, a lead right hand by Guong. Lands on Dat's dome. Nice shot. Dat is on the back foot. He comes back and another beautiful counter shot by Guong. He apologizes. His Dat spun off. There was a bit of a shot that clocked the side, almost the back of the head of Dat. Dat trying to come back as he falls into the rope. You can see both of these guys got really good range. Nice 1-2 left hook to the body by Guang. Good body shots by Dat. These guys are really balanced. They're not sloppy fighters. They put stuff together and they stay on balance. As we see there, Guang with a really nice, crisp combination. They break up. Less than a minute to go. Dat measuring and dropping a hard right hand. And when they fall in, they trade overhand rights. Dat pouring, he's going to do that soft, hard, soft, hard stuff. Dat's looking to put on the pressure here. Wong's in the corner, spun him around. They've been respun, they've repositioned. Wong's back on the ropes. Dat slips his jab, steps back, lands a nice counter jab. Wong, a little bit of fancy stuff. Good volume there. Good hard shots. Another right hand lands on Dat's dome, the left side of his head. Less than 20 seconds. We've got 15 seconds to go between two very talented sharpshooters. They fall in and they trade hard shots. Nice volume there. Long range shots by Wong. Good body shot by Dat. They trade hard shots. They're letting it go now. Dat lands a hard right hand. Wong almost lands the right hand, and that is it. Spar number 5. They give each other a hug. They've put in the effort. Two really good fighters there. Skill sets high.